Hey y'all, what's up? Daniel Sun here. I was going to do a review on Creed Royal Mayfair today that my friend Augie or Gus from the YouTube channel Your Two Cents sent me, but I can't do it today. I have ended up getting a really bad cold, and I didn't think that would be fair to do a review, so I'm going to have to wait. And I'm going to have to not wear fragrances for a couple of days, and that really bums me out. Speaking of something, I think I also have nose fatigue or scent fatigue or olfactory fatigue or whatever you want to call it. That's when you sort of stop smelling things for a while because your senses are overwhelmed. I think I have that. As a matter of fact, I did a review the day before yesterday on Santal 33 by Le Labo. I might have to do that review over again because I don't think that review was fair, because I didn't know I was getting a cold, and I didn't know I think I might have nose fatigue. But I might end up having to do that review over again because I'm not sure if that was a fair review. And another thing, my friend Tim Johnson on Facebook mentioned something to me. As most of y'all know, I'm very much into incense, and he suggested staying away from this too, because when you burn this, it burns off oils and it goes in the air, and I'm inhaling that stuff. So I'm going to have to stay away from incense also. Oh, I'm so bummed, y'all. No fragrances. I don't know if I can do it, but anyway, I'm going to have to. And there's a myth out there in Fragcom, in Fragland, that if you smell coffee grounds, it will help you with nose fatigue. So once I get rid of my cold, I'm going to see if this myth works on nose fatigue, if I still have that after my cold goes away. Anyway, I got bored today. That's one reason I'm doing this little video. But I was looking around at my fragrances. Do you know, since June, since I joined Fragcom, I think I might have had like 3 or 4 fragrances when I joined Fragcom, but I have, since June, I have over 60 fragrances now. And I started looking at them, and a lot of my favorite fragrances were way in the back, in the corner, collecting dust that I haven't touched in a month. And that got me thinking about myself and what I was doing. I think there's no telling how much money that I've spent since June on 65 fragrances, and the average price is like $25. Say, if you want to try to average it out, between $5 and $65 that I've spent on fragrances. You know, say $25 times 65, that's a lot of money. And that got me thinking about all these fragrances that were in the back collecting dust. So I decided to make a little review of it, or a little video, and talk about that. My third or fourth favorite fragrance that I have in my entire collection is called Le Vetiver by Carven Eau de Parfum. This was actually the very, very first fragrance review that I've ever done. And it's funny because I was so scared on doing reviews. I had, you know how you can see me now, my very first review was this one, on this. But it was going the other way. It was facing out towards the fragrance. You can go back and look for that. It's sort of funny. But the reason I found out about this is another friend of mine on Facebook and YouTube. His name is Matt. I don't know. I can't remember his last name, but he's a YouTube fragrance reviewer on YouTube, and his YouTube channel is called Fragrance Matt. You should go check him out. He's a cool guy. He's the one that turned me on to Le Vetiver by Carven, and I was interested in it after he talked about it, and I ended up getting it. And it turned out to be my fourth favorite fragrance in my entire collection. So thank you, Matt. What's up, Matt? But I don't touch this anymore. It was sitting back collecting dust. And that's going to change. It really is. A lot of people make fun of this in Fragcom, and that's okay. A lot of people make memes of it and make fun of it and poke fun at it. And I didn't think much about it when I first got it, but the more I wore it, the more I started picking up on little things, on little notes here and there, and the more I wear it, the more I started getting it. It actually has a nice citrus to it, actually. Pinot Silvestre. A lot of people make fun of it, but I ended up liking this. Very woody, very fresh, very citrusy, very inexpensive. Pinot Silvestre actually has a lot of fragrances other than Pinot Silvestre. I mean, I looked at it one time. I think they have like 10 or 15 different fragrances in their lineup, but nobody ever talks about them. It's only this one for some reason. I'm going to actually get some other things from their line. The best date night fragrance that I have, I think, in my personal opinion, is Habit Rouge L'Eau by Guerlain. Very quiet and soft. Powdery vanilla, a little bit of floral, a little bit of sweetness. Girls love this stuff. Great date night. 4 months ago, there was a lot of hype and praise about this on YouTube and in Facebook land. A lot of reviewers were talking about this, and I ended up getting it. Everybody calls it the little hidden gem. I didn't like it at first, but this is another one I ended up liking. Halston Man Amber. This is a sweet, resinous amber fragrance. Decent longevity, decent performance. It took me a while to get used to the smell. I didn't like the fragrance at first, but I ended up liking it. I shaved this morning, and I pulled this from way out of the back. And this was, like, really nice. The Essence of Man, Brut Classic Scent Splash On, 7 fluid ounce. It was actually nice to put this on my face today. It was really fresh, a little bit like mentholy, minty, a little bit floral. It felt really good. There's a girl at work that found out that I do fragrance reviews on YouTube. So after that, every day I would come in, she would like run up to me and she was like, "Can I smell you? Can I smell you?" I'm like, "Yeah, smell me." So she started rating my fragrances every day. I would come in with a different fragrance every day, and she would like tell me if she liked them and what she didn't like about them and how much she liked them. She wears fragrances herself, but she doesn't know anything about houses or perfumers or notes or anything like that. But this is out of like, I think we've been doing this for like a month. And so far, this is her favorite one. She was like, I come in the other day, she was like, "When you gonna wear that again?" I was like, "I don't know. Maybe tomorrow." Oh, good. This is her favorite one. Yep. Axe Wood, Oud Wood, and Dark Vanilla. She loves this fragrance. Actually, I do too. A lot of people compare this to Oud Black Vanilla Absolute by Perry Ellis, and it does smell pretty similar. But this is her favorite. She always asks me about, "When you wearing that Axe again?" I don't know. Leave me alone. Pecksniff's England Men's Eau de Toilette Classic. Bergamot, leather, and musk. TJ Maxx, $12. No, actually it's $7.50. I like the presentation, so I got it. If you ever see this at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, get it. Really good stuff. I ended up getting 200 mils of this because I liked it so much. Oh boy, here we go. I found out Carbon Homme was being discontinued, and I wanted to get it because I knew it smelled like Gucci Envy. I ordered it. Guess what I got? Carbon Pour Homme. I got upset. I told them I was upset. I wanted another bottle. They said they would send me Carbon Homme this time. Guess what I got? Carbon Pour Homme. I got it again. I was fuming. I was pissed. So I went to another company. I ordered Carbon Homme. Guess what I got? Carven Pour Homme. Again, I ended up with 400 mils of Carven. I have 400 mils of Carven Pour Homme that I didn't even want. I was so pissed off and mad that I threw this in the corner in a box and didn't look at it for 2 months. Finally, I seen it one day. I was like, crap, I have 400 mils of this stuff. I might as well go ahead and start wearing them. I was mad. I sprayed it on. I was like, I don't like it. It's okay. So I ended up actually liking it. This is the best floral fragrance that I have in my entire collection. This is a lot of violet. This is a violet fragrance to me, but I ended up liking it. I don't know how long it's going to take me to go through 400 mils of this, but I have backups if I need it. Kyle Stevens sent me this a long time ago, and I love this stuff. Guerlain Homme Le Boise. This is mint, lime, rum, and vetiver. I don't get really any vetiver from it, but it's like a mojito. It's got a lot of lime, which I love. I love orange and lime, the orange and lime note. Did you know this is a summer scent? Did you know you can wear summer scents in the wintertime? Yes, you can. And I'm going to start doing that. 2 cheapies. I got these the same day. Both of them are clones of Polo. Black Classic Match by Belcam. It's supposed to be a clone of Black Polo. Racing Club Red, which is supposed to be a clone of Polo Red. $5. $10 at Walmart. Dollar store. I wasn't expecting too much, but they're actually not bad. Actually, longevity is actually pretty good, like 6 hours. The only thing I do not like about these is both of them have like a little bit of a candy sweet in the opening, but after that, these are pretty good. Don't underestimate cheapies. I'm not kidding. They're actually pretty good. Clone of Bleu de Chanel by Armaf. Which one? They have like 3 of them, I think. Do you know which one? Shades Blue. I like this stuff. I did a review on this. I really like this stuff. It's very inexpensive and good. Another aquatic summer fragrance that you can wear in the wintertime. Nautica Voyage, one of my favorites. No, it's not my favorite summer fragrance, but it's up there in the top 3. I love this stuff. I'm going to start wearing this in the wintertime. Freak everybody out. A clone of Creed Aventus. Do you know which one that I have in my hand right now? I actually have 2 clones from Aventus. One is CDNIM, or as I like to say, Club Intense Man. The other one that I like actually much better than Club Intense Man is Insurrection 2 Pure. I actually like this one better than Club Intense Man. Why? Because the Club Intense Man, the 2017 batch, is just way... They overdid it with the birch note. I mean, it's overwhelmingly smoky. That's all I get. The smokiness just overwhelms. You can't even smell any other note, to me, personally. This has a little bit of smokiness to it, but you get that pineapple and some other stuff. So this is by far the one I like better. Another one I have that I like to pick up every once in a while. It's not one of my favorites, but if I want to smell clean and fresh and out of the shower, is Mugler Cologne. This is not one of my favorites, but it's nice to put on every once in a while. It is, just if you want that, like, something different, something clean, something fresh. It's nice to put on every once in a while. Mugler Cologne. Yeah, I just wanted to do this little video. I was a little bit bored, and when I started looking at my fragrances, it started making me think about my addiction and my obsession with everything I see. I gotta have that fragrance, and I've spent so much money on these fragrances since June, And some of my favorite ones are sitting way in the back. And that just didn't make sense to me. I think that's really sad. What I'm going to have to get my obsession and, you know, addiction or whatever you want to call it under control a little bit more, because this is just ridiculous. I haven't touched this one in like 2 months, and this is my 4th favorite fragrance in my entire collection. Why? I mean, I don't get that. I'm spending so much money that I could be like, I could save up to buy a car, but instead I'm like, I gotta have that next fragrance. And I like overnight delivery. I gotta have it tomorrow. So, yeah, I just wanted to make this little video just to say, you know, I was bored and I just wanted to say hey to y'all, you know, to keep connected with y'all somehow. You know, I was going to do a review, but I can't do that today. So I just wanted to say hey and talk about what I just did. But leave some comments in the comment section and tell me what you think of my video. If you have any questions, yeah, just respond if you want to. You don't even have to write, you know, respond. But anyway, it's Saturday, and I hope y'all have a good weekend, and I'll talk to y'all later, and hopefully in a couple of days I'll be better. Hopefully I'll get over my cold, and if I still have that problem with the nose fatigue thing, I'll try my little experiment with the sniffing the coffee grounds and let y'all know. Maybe I'll make a little video about that. But anyway, I love you guys, and pray for me. I'm bummed out not being... Actually, I haven't put anything on. It's like, what time is it? It's like 5 o'clock p.m. in the afternoon. I haven't put a fragrance on yet, and I'm looking at all these fragrances, and I just want to like go, ooh, I gotta put something on. But anyway, I'm going to try to not put anything on or not do any incense for a couple of days. So send me good vibes, because I might need that. I'm like freaking out a little bit. But anyway, put some comments in the comment section, and I hope y'all have a good weekend, and I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Hopefully in a couple of days you'll see me doing Creed Royal Mayfair. Alright, love you guys, bye.